Hey horror fans, once again it's the Horror Miser Monty G here to do a recap of last night's pretty interesting episode of American Horror Story Apocalypse. Yes. Now we see our two whacked out douchebags, Mutt and Jeff. They're doing something. I don't really know what they're doing. He's got some type of a robot trying to play Russian roulette. But I believe Jeff is pissed off because Michael still doesn't know how to bring about the end of days. He's tired. He's like, I'm fucking sick of this. I'm fucking sick of that. I fucking hate this fucking coffee. He's spewing off a whole bunch of F-bombs. Meanwhile, Miss Venable comes in and she says, that's it. I'm quitting. I had enough of you two whacked out, coke-sniffing douchebags. But then they get a fantastic idea when she mentions the cooperative, and they say, you know what? I got a great idea to get Michael to start the end of days. Roll the opening credits. Now it would be nice if Michael would not focus so much on the witches, but he's so dead set of getting revenge of what the Cordelia and the witches did to the real me. So he takes the robot me and he goes to Miss Robichaux's school. Unfortunately, it's protected by a whole bunch of barriers, so he cannot get in, or so Cordelia believes that is. Unfortunately, the turncoat Diana, I believe that's what her name is, she puts on a voodoo spell, breaks the door, breaks all the protection, and Michael and me get in there and easily kill all the witches. Oh. Now, before he gets up there and he tries to find Cordelia, but unfortunately Cordelia, Myrtle, and Mallory, they're all gone. They are not there anymore. Michael's kind of pissed off. You know, I was hoping that I knew that he was eventually going to kill them all, but I thought it would be a little bit of a better battle, but I guess with time restraints because next episode is the season finale, so he really didn't have any time. But then again, he is the Antichrist, so I guess the battle wouldn't have been that much anyway. Anyway, Michael's once again pissed off because, again, he can't think of how to create the end days. So Mutt and Jeff are actually looking at him through the robot meat's eyes, and they start typing stuff, trying to get him to come up with a way to bring about the end of the world. But the only good thing he can come up with is a plot straight from The Omen 3. Which I found it was funny. Poor Michael, what's an Antichrist to do? They get Michael to come back to their headquarters and they talk about the cooperative, which actually is called the Illuminati in secret. Said they would have to do something for rebranding. They convinced Michael that everyone in the Illuminati has sold their soul to his father. And they are important people in important places. So what they're going to do is that they will get him to launch, I believe it's the Russian counter-strike program, which will launch all the nuclear missiles against his targets, causing the other program to launch their missiles. And if it's causing the end of the world, something similar to Terminator 2, when Arnold Schwarzenegger talked about how Skynet started the war. Meanwhile, Cordelia, Myrtle, and Madison, along with Mallory and Coco, they're at Misty's shack. Seems like Misty is calibrating with Stevie Nicks, so she's not there. Well, because Liv Raby probably had better things to do and decided not to participate in this episode. So that's their excuse of why she's not there. And they're trying to find a way to stop this from happening. So Myrtle comes up with this idea that they can do a type of spell that's never been done before, and that's time travel, which is unfortunately a very powerful spell, and unfortunately no witch has done it, and unfortunately any witch that has done it has died. So they get Mallory to see if she can time spell back to, I believe, was in 17th century Russia, going to Anastasia Romanov's time. I believe I forget what time period that she was in, and it turns out that she was actually a witch herself. She tried to do a protection spell. This is actually doing another flashback, by the way, so we have a flashback within a flashback. She tries to do a protection spell to protect her family, but the spell doesn't work, and eventually all the Romanovs are killed, including her. So Myrtle and Cordelia think that they can get her to do a time spell and go back to when Michael was a child or a baby and kill him to prevent him from causing the end of the world. That's the plan. But they want to do a test run first to make sure she can survive. So they send her back in time to see if they can do that. But unfortunately, she does come back. It doesn't work. And she really dies from the experience. So they had to come up with something better. In the meantime, while we're sitting there waiting for Mallory to recover, Cordelia and Myrtle have this nice conversation, and they mention her mother Fiona again, and she talks about how her mother, how she's somewhat like her mother, but Myrtle tells her no. Cordelia even offers to kill herself so that Mallory can become the new Supreme, but Myrtle says no, you don't have to do yourself. They will come up with a plan in order to stop Michael, which I believe eventually we will find out is the identity spell. But I guess we'll have to wait till the next show to find out what that is. Meanwhile, at a secret location, some type of underground bunker, we see Michael has come and he has all the people in Illuminati and they wear these weird masks. It looks like a combination of a fencer's mask and a helmet worn by, I guess, oh boy, can't even think. It's on the segment Cobra Commander from the second G.I. Joe movie. I can't remember the name of it. It looks like a combination of his mask and a fencer's mask. That's what it looks like. Cobra Commander's mask in the second G.I. Joe movie and a fencer's mask. He has them sitting all down and he talks about how they're going to bring about the end of the world. And if you pledge $100 million to me, we'll get the outposts all built up. Also, to circle back, Mutt and Jeff tell Miss Venable while she's getting ready to leave that they loved her so much they're going to let her have a run of the outpost and she can do whatever she wants. And she sits back and bleeds with envy. She's like, ooh, finally. So we know how Miss Venable got the spot in the earlier part of the show. And that's basically what happened on the show. Michael is about to get ready to start the nuclear war. This will bring about destroy the entire world. Miss Venny will get her spot in the place, and I guess we'll find out how, which is the season finale, how they're going to stop Michael. Now, of course, they're not going to stop him from doing the world, but I'm interested in seeing how the identity spell works, how did Mallory, Coco, and Dinah get to their positions, how they convinced Dinah to do what she did after she betrayed them, which is that'll be something interesting. But I am looking forward to see how this show ends and if they'll be able to do the time travel, go back in time, and kill Michael. That will be the turning point of the season. So, my horror fans, what you thought about last night's episode? Are you enjoying this season? Did you enjoy this this episode? What do you think is going to happen with Michael and how this is going to end as we prepare for the final battle? And can the witches stop Armageddon? Leave your comments down in your comment section below and tell me what you thought about last night's episode of American Horror Story Apocalypse. That's my video for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you can come and enjoy the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, all my social media links will be down in the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules. I will see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.